Alright guys, I went to see Snow White there last night. I just thought I'd give my quick review on it. I'm just very surprised, very surprised that I really enjoyed the movie, and I just thought I'd talk about it a little bit. Definitely, if you like this kind of content, definitely subscribe to the channel if you like these kind of videos. But I thought we'd start off with the viral clips of the interviews with Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot at some Disney press event. I thought we'd just cover that quickly first.
First of all, and what was it like out there with everyone watching this first look?
Well, hilariously, I do not know what they watched. I did not see it. We were not allowed to watch. We had to stand on our spot backstage. So it sounded like they really liked it, which is really, really exciting. I saw the title card, which looked great. I got really emotional hearing everybody's reactions to it, which was really, really incredible. And so I feel very blessed to be a part of something that seems to be very important to a lot of people, including myself.
I know that you've told me before that your version of Snow White is different, and it's more of a 2022 version of Snow White. What did you mean by that?
I mean, the original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird. So we didn't do that this time.
So no prince, or a different kind of prince?
We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story, just because we cast a guy in the movie. Right. Andrew Burnap, great dude. It's one of those things that I think everyone's going to have their assumptions about what it's actually going to be, but it's really not about the love story at all, which is really, really wonderful. And whether or not she finds love along the way is anybody's guess until 2024. All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby. But it's one of those things. It's an inner journey that she goes on to find her true self, and she meets a lot of people along the way that make the journey really incredible.
I just think ultimately this interview sort of shed her in a very bad light. She sort of came across as sort of ungrateful for the role. But I do on the other hand, I will say that I do appreciate her honesty. She's like just speaking her mind, and just it's just like I'm going to do this my way. And I do sort of appreciate that, but business-wise, you sort of want people to go and see your movie. Like, to say the original cartoon is a little bit dated, is a little bit, maybe in some respects, but you should really. It just comes across not in a good way. Not in a good way. It's interesting that having watched the movie, it really is about a love story, and thankfully that actor's scenes weren't all cut. I don't think that interview did her any favors. You could sort of put it down. I'd sort of give her the benefit of the doubt. She was kind of like just in that mood at the time. But I will say I do like her honesty. I do like her sort of just speaking her mind and just saying. She didn't have that just polish of just smile and just say, oh yeah, it's brilliant. Maybe she should have said that, but I do like her honesty in that respect.
You said you were bringing a modern edge to it on stage. What do you mean by that?
I just mean that it's no longer 1937, and we absolutely wrote a Snow White that is
not going to be saved by the prince.
She's not going to be saved by the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true. And so it's just a really incredible story for, I think, young people everywhere to see themselves in.
Just again with this interview, it sort of comes across badly when she says it's sort of going to have like a modern edge, and just in this climate, people instantly think woke. Oh, it's going to be woke, modern edge, and why would you? It just felt like she was bashing the original. Like, it's realistically it's an incredible work. But again, ultimately, she is saved by the prince. She is saved by the prince, and in the film, and in the ending was good. I thought, like, she is ultimately saved by the prince in a major way, and then she confronts the queen, and she ultimately all the soldiers turn against. She gets all the soldiers to turn against the evil queen. I've made some notes that I want to sort of I thought ultimately it was stunningly well made. The visuals were absolutely stunning. I thought stunning visuals. I enjoyed the songs very much. Gal Gadot sings in it. They fixed her hair. There was a thing with Gal Gadot or with Rachel Zegler hair. They were saying her hair looked ridiculous, but I thought she looked amazing in the film, and they sort of, her hair looked well. They fixed her hair. You know, there was a narrative that how could Rachel Zegler be jealous of how could Gal Gadot be jealous of Rachel Zegler's looks, but that's not really what the story was about. You know, they're both ultimately very, very good looking. In Rachel Zegler is very, very good looking, and Gal Gadot is obviously incredibly good looking. I think she does do a good acting performance. I've just got some notes here that there was a love story. It seems weren't cut. The dwarves were good, I thought. They were animated well, and they did have good personality. But ultimately, I think it would have been better for Disney to put short actors in. I think they would have gained a lot of goodwill from that, and they could have on the press tour they could have had where they talk about the difficulty in getting into acting and getting jobs and stuff. Just in this environment where AI is sort of taking over everything and CGI is over everything. I just think they would have gained a lot of goodwill by having real actors play those roles, and I totally get that. I'm just reading it. So they didn't really change it that much. I wouldn't think this is ultimately a woke film. She was saved by the prince. The film at the end emphasizes inner beauty, and I thought it was good. I don't remember you being this. Oh yeah, the Gal Gadot. I don't remember you being this opinionated. I thought that was hilarious. We can quickly cover Rachel Zegler's social media comments, which I thought were, again, she's like, I'm just going to speak my mind. I couldn't give a damn, you know. But I think because you're an actress in this high-profile role, it is a business at the end of the day, and you have to conduct yourself in a professional manner. So let's just quickly. I shouldn't be this shocked, but I am. I'm heartbroken for my friends who awoke fear this morning, and I'm here with you to cry, to yell, to hug, to wax poetic on how the left continues to fail us in forging a new path forward. This loss should not have been, and it certainly should not have been, by so many votes. I echo Ethel Kane's statement more than anything. May Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace. I just think, like, I'm not going to get to here, but again, it's something like I'm just going to speak my mind. Like, I couldn't give it down. I just don't think it was well judged. And ultimately, the last line, she's really talking to herself there, and that she, Rachel Zegler, will never know peace. You know, it's like you're talking to the whole country. It's like the whole country voted for him. I just think it wasn't well judged. It just was not well judged.
Did an interview where she demanded to have her salary increased.
If I'm going to stand there 18 hours in a dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it is streamed online.
But considering she's making millions of dollars playing the role of Snow White, many became infuriated by her comments.
Like that interview there as well. It's just very damning for her. I think you know, she was probably there to support her fellow actors, but it just came across as very, very ungrateful. And you know, it's like you're Snow White. You're going to be paid millions of dollars for this role. So it just came across as another sort of very bad take. But again, her sort of honesty, and she's just like speaking her mind, just doesn't have that well polishedness. But ultimately, yeah, it just came across very bad. I guess when she was there, it was just in the heat of the moment kind of thing. I'm just sort of quickly going through my notes. Goodwill. I thought she looked great in it. She made the soldiers in the end turn on the evil queen. At the very end, Rachel wears a white version of the classic outfit, which I thought was cool. I also thought what was awesome was the evil queen smashes the mirror at the end. I thought this was a really cool scene. She sort of smashes the mirror, and it's like the shards of glass with her sort of reflection, and then she kind of gets sucked into it. I just thought that looked awesome. Talking about if they had real actors, they could have, for the dwarves, they could have for the press tour, have them talk about their difficulties getting acting roles. Maybe we could have fell in love with them. The diverse magical people that could be seen in a set photo were actually bandits in the film, and the short actor, as part of the bandits, at the end uses a crossbow to shoot a dagger out of the hand of the evil queen, which this is when she was about to strike Snow White. So I thought that was interesting. I thought the animals looked really great. Actually, they were really well animated. Environments were really luscious, really visually incredible. There's a great party scene at the cottage that includes the bandits. I thought this was really cool. And I liked the end credits, the first scene and the end credits. I liked how it was packaged to make it seem like it was from a book. You're opening a book and this is the story. I thought that was really great. But I just think ultimately, again, that this really is a lesson to judge. Don't judge a book by its cover. Watch the film for yourself. It was a pure nightmare, but ultimately I thought the work was good. I enjoyed it. I thought the singing was good. Gal Gadot sings in it. I thought very good. Overall really liked it. But these are just my quick thoughts. Hope you enjoyed the video. Definitely hit that like button if you like this kind of content. Subscribe to the channel if you like some videos as well. Thanks very much for watching again, and I will catch you in another video. So see you then.